Also, the palm trees swaying in the wind. We're checking in at 46 degrees right now in Titusville. It is a cold start to our day, to say the least. And Titusville is actually one of the warmer spots we're seeing this morning as far as temperatures go. Yeah, you know it's bad when we're talking about the 40s being warm. But when it comes to those wind gusts, I do want to talk about those because they're still gusting up to about 20 and 30 miles per hour. Not quite as high as what we saw a little earlier this morning, but still enough to really just cause insult to injury when it comes to how cold it feels outside. So again, those winds have been gusting up to about 30 miles per hour. Our temperatures are hovering right around the 40s now for the most part, but the feels like temperatures, because of those wind gusts, are still in the 30s and even the 20s for a few spots. So as far as temperatures go, we're at 41 right now in Orlando, 40 Sanford, 42 in Leesburg, 39 still in Palm Coast, and 38 in Ocala. So definitely still seeing some colder spots this morning because, again, when it comes to how it feels outside, that brisk, biting northerly wind will make it feel much worse as you step outside for this morning and even into this afternoon, arguably. So it feels like right now 33. So we're seeing temperatures that are about 10 to 12 degrees colder in terms of what it feels like versus the actual air temperature because of this wind that we have outside. Plus, it's just unusually cold. 28 is what it feels like right now in Ocala. So this is coat weather, and I think that's true not even just by Florida standards. I think that's true just as a whole. So we did break a record this morning. Our old record of 39 degrees set back in 1932. Our new record is 36 degrees. That was set this morning. We haven't seen temperatures this cold since about January 15th of 2023. So it's degrees will be our high today. And that's still going to be well below normal by over 20 degrees. In fact, our normal high is 79 and our forecast high is 57. So just for some perspective there, that really, I think, helps to illustrate how chilly it's going to be. So when it comes to highs, we are going to be in the mid 50s and likely breaking records again for those high temperatures. This is going to be one of the coldest high temperatures we've had on November 11th. In fact, we'll likely break that old record of 61 by almost 5 degrees in Orlando. So 57, as I mentioned, in Orlando will be our high, but same for Sanford to Leesburg and the Villages. You'll see a high today in DeLand of 56, 56 as well in Daytona Beach and New Smyrna, and around 58 degrees in Titusville for this afternoon. Even for tomorrow, we're still going to, our morning, you're still going to want the coats. You'll still want the layers because even though the winds won't be quite as strong as what we've had this morning, it is still going to really hurt to be outside, especially around sunrise. 40 degrees will be our low tomorrow in Orlando, 37 in Leesburg, 36 in the Villages, and a few spots could make it down to near freezing. For example, Ocala and Gainesville, that's where we could see some of those temperatures dipping to around 30 degrees. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, when will we finally see a break from the cold weather, this cold snap, so to speak? We do finally see that break sooner rather than later, honestly. We're going to see warmer temperatures slowly inch their way in, and this is going to help to kind of push out a lot of that colder air that's really been just plaguing us here since last night, and we're going to be expecting that warmer weather to continue to unfold, especially just in time for the weekend. I mean, it's looking spectacular by the weekend.